If you would keep me waiting, I would wait a lifetime. In tricky situations, I will be a lifeline. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for you time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. Ocean in between us, still I feel your heartbeat. There's something about you, baby, that makes me feel complete. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Coming back for you time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. The world is going wild when they come for you. And the river's running dry when it all falls through. Don't you worry about a thing, baby, I got you. Yeah, baby, I got you.
Hello, my royal diamonds. Thank you so much for tuning into the Duchess of Success podcast. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment on the video to help the algorithm find us. It is my pleasure to bring you all of the royal tea, honey. And if you would like to donate to the channel, please check out the links in the description box. All of your donations help to keep the channel running. Thank you for your support, and remember, you don't need a crown to be royal. We are all queens. Hello. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Thanks for being patient with me. The news is coming in hard and fast. My. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. New Meghan appearances. Kate has finally crawled out of the cave that she was hiding from. Perhaps, maybe, we don't know. Some people are suspicious. Let's get into it because there's a lot, okay? So let's see who's here. Hey Khadija, hey Karen M. Sorry also to be clashing with Barons, but every single time I felt like I was finished and ready, something else popped up. So let's hear what y'all are saying. Pamela, you said there may actually be some truth to the Tyndall takeover. Last year it was brought up that Charles and Camilla wanted Tyndall to replace Harry. At the time, the new president was allegedly okay by it. I mean, they have to go with whoever it is they have, right? I don't know. Maybe these young kids out here love the Tyndalls. I'm getting a bit old, so I wouldn't know. What with their slimmed down monarchy that they wanted. Have a look at what else you lot are saying. Hi, Trader CC. Thank you so much to the moderators. I feel like I don't thank you enough. All right. Let's start with some positive news, shall we? Yeah, Meghan will be at. Hold on a sec, folks. Yes, Meghan will be at SXSW, which is a huge media event that happens every year. But she'll be there for International Women's Day. They have a keynote session with Meghan, Katie Couric, Brooke Shields, Nancy, is that Nugent, and Erin Hayes for a conversation on breaking barriers, challenging stereotypes, and working towards a healthier society on and off screens, exactly in line with all of the things that Meghan is focused on in her philanthropy. The entrance fees for this called me poor in 100 different currencies. So it's a pretty big event. And yes, the price tickets are usually quite high. Which probably means Meghan's speaker's fee was probably quite high as well. So I don't know if we'll get to actually. I mean, if the prices are that high, I wonder if this will be an exclusive and closed off event, or are you just paying that much to get in and for extra networking and backstage access? Nonetheless, great to see Meghan doing some more events, and she is, of course, signed both to WME and Henry Walker Speaker Agency. So looking forward to that. Hopefully we will get to see it. At the very least, hopefully we'll get to see some more pictures of her out and about. Over in the UK, down all the way at the bottom of the Z list, Uncle Gary, the official spokesperson for Camp Middleton, will be going in the UK Celebrity Big Brother house. Celebrity with a small C, because it's usually just listed celebrities, people who have fallen off the bandwagon, or just need an extra little bit of cash. Because I don't know why you'd want to humiliate yourself on Celebrity Big Brother. The actual video for this I'm not going to play because it'll probably be copyrighted, but it is absolutely embarrassing, and you can probably tell from the screenshots. If you want to watch the full video, it's on the Duchess of Success official Instagram page. Now, how much is Gary actually gonna put out there? Who knows? When he was actually going into the house, there's another clip of him, and they asked him, is Kate Middleton going to be watching? And he just says, yeah, I'm sure if she's sitting on the sofa, and that sofa is probably going to be in a nice house. So he doesn't really say anything else. He may not even know what's going on really with Kate. He's a bit of a loose cannon. So who knows? Maybe they haven't told him anything. I'm absolutely sure he's going to be flapping his gum about Harry and Meghan, even though he knows absolutely nothing about them or what they're doing. I don't even know if this guy met Harry and Meghan. Was he invited to the wedding? I know he was invited to Kate's wedding. Was he invited to Harry and Meghan's wedding? Nonetheless, thoroughly look forward to this guy embarrassing himself and his family even further. Because in the first place, they tried to make it look like it was, Meghan's family that were not fitting enough to be part of royalty. And they especially went after Meghan's black side of the family. That infamous headline straight out of Compton, shaming people from coming from a particular place when it doesn't necessarily have any bearing on their character. And right here with Uncle Gary, it's really his character. That is the problem. Despite the fact that he comes from wealthier means. Right, so that's that. Looking forward to that embarrassment. Also, Ofcom, which is meant to be one of the regulatory bodies in the United Kingdom for media, gave their decision about the situation that occurred between Dan Wooten and Lawrence Fox. And this was all to do with Lawrence Fox and his comments towards Arthur Evans, I believe is a female journalist, that were misogynistic. Now, why was Dan Wooten reprimanded for this and not of and not for the day in, day out bullying of Meghan? I don't know. It's like they pick and choose when to apply their rules. I want to know what Ofcom does other than just state the obvious for us. Because, okay, they've decided on this ruling that what was said about Arthur Evans was misogynistic. Well, what are they going to do now? Is this it? Just a statement? In other news, Princess Eugenie, Jack, her husband, Mark and Zara Tyndall have flown back to the UK from Bahrain. They were there at the Grand Prix with Jeremy Clarkson and Madonna's son. So it appears from the photos that perhaps they all flew back together, because there's other headlines referring to this as a £250,000 private jet flight. So it appears it's been thought that Princess Eugenie is one of the few family members that is actually quite loyal to Harry and Meghan. So, well, if she's hanging around Jeremy Clarkson, well, that doesn't look too great. But I mean, to be fair, there's no other photos kind of like available to see kind of who was talking to who was hugging who was conversating with who. It's just really just a bunch of I was gonna say rich, but we know that a lot of these people are struggling with money. A bunch of privileged people who were put on a plane, and I'd love to know who paid for that plane. That's what I was trying to get to. Because we know these people ain't got that money to be flying private to go watch the Grand Prix. Where did y'all get that money? Okay, maybe Jeremy Clarkson does, but the others, where your money coming from? Madonna does, obviously, but the royals, no. And I hope Eugenie hasn't been hanging around with Jeremy Clarkson. Right, let's get your comments. Rahini, guys, let's stop speculating. No one in the royal family has any connections to the Invictus Games. Who's saying that people in the royal family have connections to the Invictus Games? Guys, seriously, sometimes there's some parts of the media that just warrant ignoring, right? And anything to do with the royal family and Invictus Game, I mean, come on. Like, at this point, unless you're new to the squad, we shouldn't be paying attention to stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. The Big Brother Middletons are hard up for catch. They need it, and they need it quick. They need to pay off the people who are chasing them for money from party pieces. And mind you, I mean, the Royals are going all the way to the Grand Prix, while one of their family members just got found up, shut up in the back of the house, and the wife is there mourning by herself. Who's helping this woman mourn? What an utterly strange group of people. Going to watch the Formula One is more important than your family members? Utterly strange. And speaking of that incident with Thomas Kingston, the Daily Mail decided to post this. William's absence from memorial for his godfather King Constantine was not connected to Thomas Kingston's death. Nobody was saying it was, other than you. Can somebody please explain to the palace and the royals what the Streisand effect is? Literally nobody was connecting William to this man's death, and nobody would have if you guys hadn't come out here. 4 royal rotorats, Roy and Nika, the lead royal rotorats at that, Roy and Nika, who else? Emily Andrews, Richard Eden, all coming out and saying this man's death has nothing to do with William missing that memorial service. I think they are panicking a lot behind the scenes. They don't know what to do. And they're trying to minimize the drama, but causing more. And I think definitely something big is about to come out. Because you've got now Camilla running away, multiple royals out of action, multiple senior royals out of action, which is why they're having to commission secret weapons like this. They had the 88-year-old Duke of Kent out and about doing PR photo calls. Now, this is not to be ageist, but at 88, you should be in your house, in your slippers. Okay, you don't have to be in your house, but you should be relaxing. You should be doing whatever gives you joy, whether it's in your house or maybe you want to go bungee jumping. But you know what? You definitely shouldn't be waltzing around doing press calls for the royals. This is not, nobody asked for this. Nobody needs this. This man needs to be and it's because we've got Charles with his situation and his diagnosis, Camilla, who doesn't seem to give a crap, she's gone on holiday, Kate, whatever's going on with her, finally decided to pop out the house but still out of commission. William seems to only want to do events when he can show up and hang out with celebrities. Anne, well, she does about 500 events a year, but nobody knows what she does because nobody cares. So who have they got? Well, they're going to bring out the kids. The kids are too young. They're in trouble. If they're having to pull out this man, the royals are in trouble. Oh gosh. Oh my. Like what do you even say to this? Okay. Next thing. Ryanair. Do we all remember that tweet that Ryanair put out when they said, William, we saved you a seat? Well, there was a guy that did an interview and he basically confirmed that the palace asked them to delete the tweet. So I never want to hear again that Meghan couldn't have been protected, because here it is. They actually rang the PR people to delete the tweet. Now have I misplaced the audio? Give me one sec, folks. We do. Okay, I do have the audio. Give me a sec. Let's see if I can. Okay, I'm so sorry. Now, I usually have it in the computer, so it's clearer, but we're going to just listen to it through the mic, so I hope you can hear this.
But we can't talk about this. Yeah. How do we do it? Yeah. So that we went, okay, so how do we come up with a concept that we know that the audience will get without saying it? So the guys devised, they went to Peace Content. We got one of our lovely airline chairs, and for some reason one of the armrests was sticking up. Just again, we forgot to put it down. We also then started practicing copy around, letting William know we saved him a seat, and we just joined the dots. But before that went out, which was the final piece of content, we actually started to put language in like Prince William and all these things. And if we would have done that, we were toast. It was libel, defamation. So we were able to strip it back to the point where it could have been in any sort of William. We could have been like Josie. It was their 40 wedding anniversary. They contacted the Ryanair social media team and asked, could you put out a post for my husband William? I'm going to surprise him with a holiday for his 40 wedding anniversary and just tell him we saved him a seat. So whatever we put out there, it could be interpreted in so many ways. But we knew that the timing of it and when it went out, the audience would know exactly what would happen. So anyway, went out, completely exploded. There was nothing there that was a risk. We mitigated enough where legally or anything it would have been an issue, and it was, really funny joke. We got a call from the palace telling us to take it down or we want a public apology. We're like, at the time, it was the PR team took the call, and I got a call. I was playing fetch with my dog that evening, and I got a call going, Michael, what have you done? I went, what are you talking about? It was that Kensington Palace called and asked to remove a tweet, or they're looking for a public apology from our CEO or a statement to explain. I went, okay. And I said, well, what do you want to do? I said, well, we have to take it above. And I said, okay, see what they say. And at this stage, we got what we needed for it. Got loads of reach, millions of reach. People were taking screenshots and sharing it. And we said, we know we're not going to apologize for it because we haven't done anything wrong. There's nothing there that connects the dots to what they're inferring. We could have been talking about Josie and William's 40th anniversary, which we were. Yeah, by the way, I know this is being recorded, so we were. So they're like, I just take it down. And went, yeah, okay, let's do it. So we deleted it. So we called them, we said we take it down. And they're like, oh, thank you very much. See you later. But there's loads of other.
So yeah, they got a call from the palace. And mind you, there's absolutely nothing about this that is libelous. Like he said, that could have been any William. And I want to know why the palace were up in arms about this, but not 6 years worth of bullying when we had headlines like Meghan eating avocado is fuel the drug trade. Meghan's wedding flowers are gonna kill Princess Charlotte. Meghan's holding her belly bump too much when Kate was doing the exact same thing. And when Kate did it, people were swooning over it. I don't think that Ryanair should have taken it down. I think that, the palace, they can throw threats around, but there was nothing about this that was libelous at all. But it just proves when they want to protect certain family members, they will. And over something like this, you put in a call for something like this? Are you serious? Mind you, Ryanair is an Irish company, and I just think that they should have left it up. Do what you need to do for the ancestors, y'all. You don't need to be caring about this royal family. Anyway, I thought that was hilarious. They also recently tweeted about Kate Middleton. I think they've also taken that tweet down. All right, let's get to your comments. Elaine, Big Brother's a useless show. I mean, it was a hit back in the day. Khadija, they're working poor little Kent. Oh, yeah. That's their secret weapon. Yeah, the British media, they're telling on themselves. They are literally telling on themselves. Yes, Nelza, they're willing to lie to protect William, but don't tell the truth to protect the Sussexes. Indeed, just as Meghan said. Cho DeCC, you said the royal family had their noses perched everywhere like an octopus with 10 tentacles, from debunking hair extensions, Botox injections. It's maddening with this fragile family. Exactly, because doesn't this just show their fragility? My goodness. All right, next thing. Other strange things that are happening, because the ancestors have just had enough. Anne's husband has a black eye from gardening. Also, they say it's from a gardening incident. Are they sure it's not William and his incandescent rage? But yeah, like Carmen's granddaughter said, wait just a damn minute. First, Kate Middleton went missing. Then Prince William behaves mysteriously. Then Thomas Kingston, the son-in-law of Prince Michael of Kent, was found dead by a traumatic head wound. Now Princess Anne's husband has a black eye from gardening. Oh, good for him. He has all the time in the world to garden. While the rest of the United Kingdom has to work day in and day out. He just gets to be Anne's wife and go, Anne's husband. Anne's husband and go gardening. What a life. In other news, the King Charles tour to Australia might still go ahead. Might. Now, the government is wondering what they're going to do with him. Would anybody like to give the Australian government some ideas? What do they do with their monarch when he goes? Perhaps they should hand him his P45 and start a referendum. How about that? Also, rumors about William and Rose seem to be swirling again. This was in Yahoo News just 2 days ago. If Rose is still dealing with William, if this is true at all, because it's just alleged, she is a fool. The time for being a royal mistress is gone. Like the golden era of being a royal mistress is over. And why, if she is gunning for the crown, why anyone would want to jump onto a sinking ship? I don't know. I don't know why you'd want to do that. But then I don't know this lady, again, if this is true and what her mindset is, what her agenda is. Do you want to be queen that bad? Queen of a crumbling kingdom. If I were Rose, I'd just go away somewhere and find some other rich aristo. Because it's just disaster after disaster that's occurring with this British monarchy. Mind you, Rose is an actual aristo. So it's not like she couldn't find herself some, aristo man quietly somewhere. We'll see if there's any truth to this. Right. Big story of the day. Kate has finally been seen in public for the first time. Now, what's interesting about this photo, and we're going to get into it because some people don't even believe that this is Kate. What's interesting is, number one, whoever took this photo sold it to Backgrid, the picture agency, and then Backgrid sold it to TMZ, and there's an embargo on the picture. So the Daily Fail posted this article, but the picture is not in the article, and it's not in any other UK outlets either. They're not running the picture. That is very interesting because it's totally out of sync with how the palace and the UK press usually operate. So something's gone on here. Mind you, Kate, and I'll show you the full picture in a moment, Kate is actually in the car with her mum. So who arranged this? Was it Kensington Palace who arranged this? Was it Kate and her mum who arranged this? What's also strange about this picture is it's incredibly grainy. Now, in the picture on the side where you just see Kate, somebody took away the grain, tried to edit the grain away. She's wearing dark glasses, so you can't see her eyes. All types of conspiracy theories. So this has just launched more theories and questions. There's a lot of people who don't actually believe that this is Kate. Some people are theorizing that this is actually Pippa or a lookalike. I didn't actually feel like that when I first saw the picture. I think she looks different, but it could be just because she might have gained a bit of weight. I don't know, maybe she's on some kind of medication, might be puffing off her face. But I didn't think otherwise when I first saw this picture, whether or not it was Kate. Some people are also commenting on the hair, that it could be a wig or some extra hair pieces, and the fact that she wore such dark glasses so you can't see her eyes. If this is Kate, it would put to bed those coma rumors, unless she was in some kind of comatose state and she's just woken up. Also interesting that she is with Cara Middleton, because we haven't seen the Middletons at all. Another very interesting thing about this, and thank you to the squaddy that pointed this out, there's only one picture. There's only one. So all the pictures you're seeing are either wide shots or zoomed in, but it's one picture. Paparazzi typically don't take one picture. They can, if the camera setting is on right, they can take 50 pictures at once. So why is there only one picture? Why is it so grainy? Mind you, the car shot is a favorite of Kate Middleton's. There she was, seen for the first time after Prince Harry's book release. There she was, the day after Oprah, the Oprah interview, wearing the mask. Camilla also. There she was, after the Sarandon summit. No glasses in any of these pics. I think there is another one where she's wearing glasses, but that was the day after the Queen's funeral. And have you noticed how all of the other pictures are clear? So why isn't this one clear? Why is this one grainy? Clearly all staged, but there's something strange about this one. These people have no originality. The fact that they've done this before and they do this every single time. It's like, oh, here I am, struggling in my royal cage. Now, Chris Ship tweeted this. He said, there are pat pictures of the Princess of Wales. We are not running them out of respect for privacy. While she recovers from her operation in the timescale we are given for it. As far as I know, no other UK broadcaster or newspaper has published the photos. You haven't published them because there's an embargo on them. And if there wasn't, you would happily publish them and take all the clicks and the money that comes with those clicks. We're not foolish, Chris Ship. Now we know how this media game works. And kiss my back end talking about respect for her privacy. They literally called a PAP agency to take these photos. Here's some of the social media commentary. Jodiva saying, they thought that pic was going to break the internet, but it's all about the sister. Yeah, a lot of people are actually theorizing that that's Pippa. Although the image is AI somehow or edited somehow. There's another picture going around where people have zoomed into the wheels. People think that there's something funny going on with the wheels of the car, that there's Photoshop there. Zandy Sussex saying, interesting that Bone's body double, most likely her sister, appears with the mother and not her husband, who's moving heaven and earth and waiting her hand and foot. No kids giving sweet nods, just opens up more conspiracy theories. Exactly. Where's William? Why is she with the mum and where were they driving in the middle of the woods? Where was this photo even taken? No information about any of that. So now we've got more questions than answers. And it was Phantom who actually made the point that my friend just also made a great point about how it's a single photo. Since when do paparazzi only take one shot instead of 50 under 1 minute? Honestly, whatever this was supposed to accomplish, it backfired. Now we know there's something definitely wrong, indeed. I'm wondering if the Middleton camp is trying to outmaneuver the palace, because it doesn't seem like there's any strong coordination between the two. And with that, I'm going to take your comments and wrap things up. You know who does look good in a car? Meghan. Look at how pretty she is. All right, let me take your comments and then we will call it a day because I need to get on with the day. I need to get on with my day. Oh gosh. Cinderella, you said it doesn't look like Kate. Cinderella, isn't Rose's husband a rich aristocrat? I mean, he's an aristocrat. Doesn't necessarily mean he's rich. A lot of these people are asset rich, cash poor. But yes, he is an aristo. Okay, a lot of you are saying, is that actually Kate? Yeah, no picture in the UK. How interesting. And once you know how this palace press cycle operates, it really opens your eyes. Lady T, you said they're on some fully loaded BS. They tried it. Exactly. That's not Kate. Her nose is too wide. It could be that she's just gained weight. That could also be a possibility. Okay, Rosanna, you're saying that's her. Delilah, you're saying it's giving sus. Yes, Cinderella, no protection officer either. That's another very interesting point. I mean, this was definitely staged for PR. They've been watching social media. They've been listening to the news. Question is, why now? Why not when the original reports came out that she was in a coma? Definitely something wrong here. Why no sight of William? Why no sight of the rest of the family members? Rhonda, could they have taken the pic themselves and sent it to TMZ? That's also a possibility. And they could have actually sold it for money to Backgrid, who sold it for more money to TMZ. Because one thing these people need is money. They're bankrupt. Yeah, nobody spotted them in town either. Where were they going? Just going for a random ride in the woods? And where was this? And where's the security? See? More questions than answers. All right, I'm going to wrap things up there. At least we've got something to look forward to. Hopefully, we will get to see Meghan on the 8th. All right, you have a fantastic day, everyone, and I will see you. Oh, let me just check before I go. Yes, thank you to Sylvia for the coffee. Just wanted to check donations. Thank you, Sylvia Felder, for the coffee. All right, have a fantastic day, everyone. Ciao.
If you would keep me waiting, I would wait a lifetime. In tricky situations, I will be a lifeline. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for you time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. Ocean in between us, still I feel your heartbeat. There's something about you, baby, that makes me feel complete. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for your time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to that baby I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route. Yeah, baby I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove. Yeah, that baby I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route. Yeah, baby I got you. 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 Baby I got you. 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 The world is going wild when they come for you. And the river's running dry when it all falls through. Don't you worry about a thing, baby, I got you. Yeah, baby, I got you.
Hello, my royal diamonds. Thank you so much for tuning into the Duchess of Success podcast. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment on the video to help the algorithm find us. It is my pleasure to bring you all of the royal tea, honey. And if you would like to donate to the channel, please check out the links in the description box. All of your donations help to keep the channel running. Thank you for your support, and remember, you don't need a crown to be royal. We are all queens.